Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and it's time for yet more Persona 5. Today it's part 3, and I'm recording this again on the night after I uploaded the previous part. I said I would be recording 2 a week, but that didn't happen last week because the other day I was going to do it. Some stuff came up, and I just didn't get around to it. But because of that, I'm able to take your feedback into account, and basically the big thing on part 2 was I asked the question if people really want me to read the non-voice dialogue that came up, and most people did, so I am going to try and do that. And I do understand, I mean, you might not read at the same pace I do, so it helps to keep everything on the same page, and I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, I may not be very good at it because I'm still not very used to just doing all of this, kind of a different setup, and I might be a bit unsure of what I'm doing, but I'm trying to provide the best experience for this Let's Play that I can, and I'm willing to take all feedback into consideration. So if you have any other feedback, please let me know, and I'd be happy to hear it. With that out of the way, let's just go ahead and get this started. We're just about to go into our first dungeon, or palace as they're being called, and apparently we're going to steal Kamoshida's heart, which doesn't sound right. I think we want to kill him.
Damn it.
It's looking like this door still won't open. Didn't I tell you last time not to go in the front too? Yep, I believe you did. Ugh, I remember. Anyway, let's sneak in the same way as last time. Same dialogue for the doors? Yeah, or, well, not quite. More limited. And that would be the same too, I'm guessing. So, let's make sure. Nope. And did I go over here? I seem to remember that I did. Just making sure. Because, yes, I am pretty paranoid. Like 20 years of playing these kinds of games, and just gotta make sure I don't miss anything. Not that I think there's much to miss yet.
Yeah.
Looks like they don't know about this way in yet. You would think it'd be pretty obvious. It's a pretty big hole. Joker Skull, are you ready? Let's go. But yeah, seriously, steal Kamoshida's heart. That just doesn't sound like what we want to do. But I guess it is. Praise be to King Kamoshida. Death to the intruders. What the hell? Yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, there he is. Those intruders the other day were quite entertaining. However, I can't allow that trash to ransack my castle. Strengthen the security. Kill them on sight. I'll reward whoever brings me their heads. Praise be to King Kamoshida. Death to the intruders. Well, aren't they loyal? Hey, Mona, can't we just beat the crap out of him and call it a day? Sounds good to me, but I don't think that's a very good plan. Yeah. Look at those soldiers, idiot. It'd be suicide, and I'm sure you don't want to repeat it last time. Besides, don't you want him to confess his sins? Yeah, fair enough. There's no point beating him up. We need to steal his materialized desire, the treasure. Fine. So where is it? It has to be somewhere in the depths of the castle.
Okay, let's go.
Let's infiltrate further, and, well, he's out there. Okay. Kill them on sight. Understood. Praise be to King Kamoshida. Death to the intruders. We can't go in this room right now. Let's check elsewhere. Yeah. That makes sense. And this is where I'm actually supposed to go, I guess. Oh.
What?
Well, you could have easily snuck up on that guy. Damn it, there's a guard over here too? What do you want to do? Should we kick its ass? Hold on. This might be a good opportunity to teach you something. Alright, Joker, are you ready to take it down? Sure. Let's go. What do we got here? Oh, another one of these pixie
Remember how
things.
I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks? I'll teach you their practical use now. There's another use for hold-ups, besides simply defeating enemies. Shadows are beings born from people's hearts, so naturally they can talk, too.
Yeah?
In other words, you can communicate with them. Get it?
Cool. So,
If you talk to them when they're cornered, they
Yeah.
might offer money or items since they don't want to die.
very Shin Megami Tensei here, as I think I said in the last one when this was first mentioned.
In fact, talking has a better chance of scoring something great, as opposed to just offing them. Well then, let's do the first step. Knock all the enemies down and do a hold-up.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
All locked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Seriously, you guys are the intruders that King Kamoshida was talking about? Can't get worse than this. What are you gonna do with me? Give me some money. I want an item. Let's go for an item.
For real?
Huh? So you'll let me live if I just give you something?
Well, something along those lines. Now let it be money or items. Just cough it up.
Well, we asked for item.
Sorry.
But this happened so suddenly, I actually don't have anything on me. Well, isn't that unfortunate? I usually do, though, you know?
Wait, what? This isn't how I was planning this to go. Anyway, it can't be helped if that's the case. Time for you to go to hell. For real?
Wait!
Sorry, but we're in a hurry. Come on!
No, wait up. Can't we work something out? Don't kill me, please. Won't you let me go? I'll let you go to hell. That's kind of a fun line. Now let's let the pixie go.
Wow!
Are you the type who can't say no? I totally know how you feel. I'm the same way. Oh, I feel different. Something's happening.
What the? What's going on? Cool.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I don't belong just to King Kamoshida. I'm an existence that drifts about in the sea of humanity's souls. My real name is Pixie. Of course it is. I guess that does make sense that the monsters, the shadows and the personas would have different names. That explains the Pyrojacks earlier too. So I got a pixie. Cool. Gain the pixie mask.
What was that just now? What happened?
So now I can have other personas. Oh, I didn't read that. Oh well. I have no idea. I wasn't expecting that either. And there's another enemy. Crap, they noticed us. Oh. Oh. And now I get to use my pixie, right? I sense a new possibility within me stemming from the previous battle. Changing personas. Rarity's potential allows him to hold multiple personas. As such, you can freely change with persona you summon. As such, you can freely change which persona you have summoned. Okay, that makes more sense. When you change your persona, your stats, elemental affinities, and available skills will change to match the persona you selected. Well, okay, I know how this works. I'm not gonna read this. Pixie. Friendly fairies of the forest that tend to hide from humans. They like to play tricks on the Laz people. It is said that they are the souls of the dead, unbaptized children. Souls of dead. Okay, I didn't know that about pixies. That's kind of dark, but cool. Let's go with some Zeo.
Is that the shadow from earlier?
Yep.
Don't tell me. Did you take in the shadow's appearance and powers as a persona?
It sure seems that way.
Persona. You're mine.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, I should be reading this. Hey, you never know if someone you know might be watching. A bad rep spreads like wildfire. If I were you, I'd quit all this nonsense. What's the point? You're right. I don't care. I don't know any other way.
Give me a break.
Please, you just don't feel like trying to see things my way or learning something new.
How's that?
Ugh, this hurts. Hey, if you got any medicine, lend me some. They're supposed to work miracles, right? Are you okay? What kind of medicine? That won't change anything. Let's go with that.
Hey,
I like that way of thinking. Hey, I can't believe it. I remember now.
I am thou.
I'm no shadow from this place. I used to be living in that there sea of the human soul. From now on, call me Bicorn. No need for honorifics, Sonny. Cool. That worked. Gained the Bicorn mask.
Holy! Does that mean you can wield multiple personas?
Sure does. Oh, and I don't have to even attack the other one. Which I think is true even in Shin Megami Tensei. If you talk, it ends the battle.
Dude.
Oh, he sealed the enemy's appearance and powers into his mask and made it his new persona. I've never seen anyone do that before. Didn't even know it was possible. I'm special. Is this good? It's nothing important. Well, it's pretty important. And I think it's pretty good too. I don't like either of these options. But,
What did you say?
of course it is. Only one heart exists per person. So normally a person can only have one persona. But this is incredible. That ability will give us a huge advantage in battle. Alright, try to do that even more if the opportunity arises. You better help out too, Skull.
Alright.
Hell yeah, we'll hold every last one of them up. Don't know about that, it might get a bit repetitive. And, yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. Not gonna read that. I like you even more now. I really do have someone special on my hands. Yep, definitely special here. Now let's look at Bicorn. So I like looking at the background on these things. It's fascinating, or I don't know if I want to set it. Let's look, or damn, used the menu wrong. Square. Oh, that's the wrong one. An evil creature with two curving horns. It represents impurity, unlike the unicorn. Said to be derived from Raham in the Bible, another legend says that it feeds off of disloyal husbands. Interesting. So it's like a unicorn with two horns. Cool. And it's got lunge and Tarunda. Which one is Oh, there we go. That decreases attack. Physical damage. You got Zeo. Curse and physical. I don't know. Oh, a little Zixilin Scar, that could be useful. got a good strength stat. I'll keep it on. I'm probably gonna mostly be attacking. That's where I came in. This way, then. Or was there anything else in this room? I don't think so. No. Chairs. Lots of chairs. Lots of places to sit in Kamoshida's castle. I don't know why, but something feels off about this hallway. Nothing we can do here right now. Let's try elsewhere. Okay. Sounds like we'll be coming back that way. Okay, where do I want to go?
Treasure chest spotted.
Oh!
Let's open it.
Oh crap. Well, that didn't go well. Didn't see.
Oh crap!
Distracted me with talk of treasure chests. Yeah. Ugh.
We're on the defensive. Watch out!
Did I ever... I think this is the first time I found
I
one of
don't
these.
see a weak spot.
Okay. Let's test Zio.
Persona. Pixie. There.
Nah, wait, it's resistant. Garu.
Not finish you. We have a
He's got Zio, so let me just attack.
That's what you get. Persona. Bicore. Some other way.
Joker took one out. All right.
No one's weak enough that I need to heal.
What you want? What's the map? That was incredible, Skull.
Silk yarn.
Power courses through me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Wait for him to turn around.
I'll reveal your true form.
There we go. That's how it's done.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Let's go! Don't move now.
Let's see. Huh. Oh, hey, that really hurt. Ooh, what if this leaves a scar and it's permanent? Sorry, just get plastic surgery. I'll take responsibility. Well, let's see. Sure. Take responsibility. That's too fast. I don't hate the idea, but I can't do that.
What do you mean?
Why are you interested in me anyway? I'll just go with you I'll go out with you just for today if there are no strings attached. If it pleases you, no strings attached, I've got enough on my plate.
Really?
You kind of remind me a bit of myself. Wait, talking to you made me remember something. I'm not a shadow that belongs here. I used to be in the human sea of souls. Of course you did. Mandrake. I mean, I'm you after all, so let's hope we get along. Got another one. Gain the Mandrake
New
mask.
Joker?
Got to get all the personas I can.
All right.
I like that they brought this talk system into the game. That's cool. Like can only really have 2 more. But, at least I think so. But, might as well get 2 more. A magical plant whose roots look like a human. They are valued for their healing properties in potions, but the screams they let out when pulled from the ground will kill anyone who hears them. Yep, sounds about right. That's about my understanding of mandrakes, which show up in a lot of things. Oh, there's the treasure chest on the map and everything. Silver dagger. Cool, is that a weapon? What else could it be? Silver dagger. Oh, got a bit of a boost. Cool. A silver sword resplendent in its ornamentation. Cool. Look at his rod. Okay, he fights with rods. That's odd, but okay. That's model gun. Based on the short-barreled shotgun. Print t-shirt. Suspenders. Pirate armor. And there was one more. Oh crap. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Should have handled you first in retrospect. That was pretty dumb of me. What do you have as abilities? Energy Drop and Plinpa. You're not going to be that useful. Probably the first one I'll get rid of.
Not that.
Stay focused. Joker took one out. All right. One enemy remaining. This is the last one. All enemies defeated.
Okay.
Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Do that.
You moved. What do you
Okay,
think?
that could be useful.
Now I'm even more charming.
Petra. Dizzy, forget, sleep, hunger. Good. I'm sure
Okay.
that will come in handy eventually.
Well, that's that. Now let's hurry on.
So.
Hey, look.
Ooh, it's another hazy looking door. This is that thing. What was it called? A safe room. Ah. Okay, so that's how I'll know which ones are safe rooms. We can discuss our strategy inside. There are a lot of places even I don't know about in here. Sounds good. Oh, and her.
This is that place from earlier.
Yeah, I guess we didn't successfully get her out of this place. Good.
What's up with this app?
Oh, she has the app. That explains it.
Just said the word Sakamoto said, and I ended up.
Princess?
Princess. Oh yes, the soldiers are gonna recognize her. Because she's here all the time. Kind of.
Princess!
Just in somewhat different attire. Guessing she's going to awaken her persona by the end of this.
Aren't there even more shadows here than before? Just getting this far has been a real pain in my ass.
It hasn't been that
It's all
bad
because you guys
yet.
provoked Kamoshida, you know. Still, he seems to be awfully on guard.
Anyways, how are we supposed to steal that treasure thing?
Don't be so hasty. First, we'll need to secure an infiltration route.
Cool.
What?
A path to the treasure's location.
Makes sense.
But honestly, I think we'll need a little more manpower in order to accomplish this.
Like one more persona user, maybe?
At the very least, one more person would be enough.
Exactly.
Hey, you say you don't have your memories and all, but somehow you still know about that kind of stuff? Do you think this thing's really got amnesia?
It's a little sketchy. Gotta tell the truth.
That's what you think of me?
You're weird.
You sure talk big, but what if it turns out you're just some stray cat in the end?
Uh-huh.
That can't be.
Still, why was a princess in such an odd place?
Oh.
Princess?
I could have sworn we were pursuing the readings of an intruder.
It doesn't matter now. We must take her back to King Kamoshida.
Who's this princess? they're
Gotta
talking
rescue
about?
her. Rescue the
I should probably
princess.
look into this.
And yet another question goes unanswered.
Well, we could go check as well.
Stuff like the castle and that navigation app are mysterious, but Morgana's got them both beat.
Yeah, I think we know less about Morgana than anything else. Pretty much the same response. I'll go with that one. It's a little more amusing.
Oh, crap, sorry. What was I again? Oh, yeah, Skull.
Good job.
This is bad.
That was fast.
Your friend, Lady An. She's been taken by shadows.
Oh no.
Wait, what? We sent her home earlier.
If Lady An does indeed have the app, it could be possible.
Oh no. Don't tell me it got put on hers just like mine.
Of course it did.
Damn it! We let her out for her own safety and she just came back in by herself.
Well, let's go do something about it.
Damn it.
Damn it, we don't got time to be taking a break. We need to hurry and rescue her. Sounds good to me. Of course, nothing in here of interest. I doubt there ever will be. And I could consult, but I think we already just spent a lot of time consulting.
Yes! Okay, let's go.
She's just past the dining room looking place. Let's go. Do you mean this way, or I don't think you do?
Joker.
Yeah. So, yeah, make sure. So, going back the way we came.
Is this some kind of filming? Who's in charge here?
Some kind of filming, huh?
Show me your true form.
Okay.
Alright,
Pyrojack.
first move is ours.
We know your weakness.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
We do. But there's only one of them, so I'll use my gun.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
I definitely want a Pyrojack. Then let's talk, ho. If we're on the same wavelength, I'll think about it, ho. This is getting to be he's come. This is getting to be he come kind of a hassle, ho. Its speech pattern's so weird. Humans always want either an autograph or a selfie, ho, which oh, the cringe. The cringe from that pun. Which is it, ho? Yes. Even if you steal my credit card, I'll tell he phoned the company for a new one, ho. How can I face my fans? I look so pathetic now. It's a major blow to my he-go. My only choice now is to retire, ho. That's too far. What are your plans? You've had a good run. What are your plans? I don't know, actually. Can I really do this, ho? I feel like we're similar, ho. I remember now. I'm not a shadow here, ho. I live in the sea of the human heart. I'm Jack-o'-lantern, ho. I'm you and you're me. Well, I guess they're calling it jack-o'-lantern now. Close enough. It's still obviously the same thing.
Your power's incredible,
Or maybe
Joker.
Pyrojack is like a higher level variant. I don't know. Still, now I have fire abilities. This guy that can use, what is it called? Augie? Fire one. That gives me a bit more versatility. Yeah. A drunkard who tricked the devil out of taking him to hell. When refused entry to heaven, he was forced to wander the earth with only an ember as a light. Oh, wow. So that's what a jack-o'-lantern is, huh? Yeah, it looks kind of drunk. Oh, it's a pretty low level, but yeah, fire is going to come in handy. Still, I'll keep the Bicorn on primary, since it's my best offensive one. At least in terms of... Crap. I need to get better at that.
Not good.
Surrounded. 3 enemies. Skull's been knocked flat.
Ooh. Hostage situation. Okay. A knockdown party member may be taken as a hostage. Whether or not you can rescue them depends on your negotiation abilities, so choose your words wisely. Okay, this is turning the tables a bit. When an ally has been taken hostage, you can request help from the Thieves Guild to rescue them without fail. However, you can only request help a certain number of times during any given metaverse infiltration. These will replenish when the date changes. Okay. Oh hey, I don't think this one's gonna last too long. Let's see, I want a bit of your health. If you give me it, I could like help you out. Bit of health. Well, I got 2 people of heal, that's fine.
Persona! Pixie!
I'll heal myself and
Alright.
I'll have Morgana heal him.
You're on the defensive. Watch out! Skull's back up! Let's give him some payback!
These things, do we ever figure them out? No, they're resistant to lightning, I remember, so he's just got to attack. Well, I know what they're probably weak to. Pretty obvious.
Go down!
Looking cool,
Let's
Joker!
go. There!
Looking cool, Joker! Joker took one out! Alright!
I guess you only get the thing if you... The last one you do is one. Oh well.
This is it! We're getting out of here. You ready? What's the matter? That was incredible, Skull. A spectacular victory!
Collecting lots of yarn.
Alright. Okay, we're done. Let's go.
There's one over there. Where'd it go? Kinda disappeared. That's weird. Oops. Oh, there it is. Another bicorn.
Let's do it!
Ooh, wow, that's powerful.
Get this over with.
You guys are weak to lightning,
This
right?
one's weak to electricity.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Slow the ground.
Just stay
Nice
there.
going, Skull.
Yeah, let's ask for an item this time. Oh, well that's cool.
Here.
If you already have one. Look, if it's money, it's no problem. No matter how much. Oh, well I asked for an item, but money's fine, I guess. Well, I get a item too, maybe. You know, this belonged to my late wife, but I want you to have it. That's nice of you. You're just a kid, so acting rash is usually fine. But you better behave in front of King Kamoshida. Or, okay, the money belonged. Okay.
Nice
Well, that's
work,
cool.
team.
Got some money.
Okay.
Yeah, I should probably just heal Morgana while I can. That's a little too weak. Let's continue. And oh yeah, we're going to this hall now. Just as I thought. Gasp.
This way.
Look, I'll apologize for touching the armor without permission.
Oh?
She totally doesn't get what's going on.
Well, you're one to talk. How long did you get it take you to catch on?
Let's hurry. We have to save her.
Spent most of the game so far just utterly confused.
Now then.
If it's telling me to stop, it's probably gonna... Probably means we got a serious fight coming on and I should probably heal. We're gonna... That's good.
Now then.
I'm good to go.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Oh, wow.
What's all this about? Seriously, I'm gonna call the cops.
That portrait in the back. That's great.
So,
Oh, he's there
this is
too.
the intruder.
Kamoshida?
Yeah, that's gotta be pretty confusing. Oh, wow, and that makes it better.
What?
Oh, wow.
More importantly, what is this place? Why is the school turned into something like this?
I can't believe you mistook my aunt for someone like her.
My on. This guy.
I'm afraid.
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
Yes, yes he has.
I do as I please here. After all, this is my castle. The world of my desires.
What the? Wait, is this some red light district?
I don't think that would exactly make sense. Like, I don't see giant armored knights and think red light district, or not usually at least.
What a lively slave.
This isn't funny! Enough of the bullshit, Kamoshida!
Shit. The girls decided to tell me off. What do you think of that?
Talking back is
Princess on. Oh, wow. Why? Why is that what does it for you? The Valley Girl accent. I mean,
In that case, she should be executed.
can't even take that seriously.
Now then, how should I play with you? Shall I tear you into little pieces?
Oh, God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Especially now that we're seeing this.
Is that what he thinks
likes of the girls on the volleyball team?
Of course it is.
Hey, that's...
Takamaki!
Just when I was about to start enjoying myself.
What's the deal with this guy?
You little...
How many times are you gonna come back? I bet you just like those thieves. You came because you're pissed at me, huh? But, I forget that chick's name.
Oh, wow.
She jumped, you know.
And of course it is. He punished her because she wouldn't go with him. That's pretty obvious.
You were so reluctant to throw yourself onto me that I had her take your place.
And he really did. Okay, yeah.
You bastard!
Yeah, we need to kick this guy's ass.
No!
Take one more step and I'll kill her on the spot.
Damn it!
Just sit back and enjoy the dismantlement show.
No, don't!
Maybe I'll start with the clothes.
Oh, wow. Look at that face, too. Just want to punch him.
You're such a perv!
She's just hilarious. So wrong, but still just so ridiculous.
Hey, what are we gonna do? Takamaki!
Is this... my
And she's
punishment
gonna
for
get her
helping
persona.
Shio?
That's more like it. You should have looked like this from the start.
Shio... I'm so sorry.
Just going to listen. Don't give in.
Huh? You're right.
There we go.
Letting this piece of shit toy with
Oh.
me. What was I thinking?
It's like I always say, slaves should just behave and...
Shut.
Oh. I like her.
I've had enough of this.
Let's see what her persona outfit looks like.
You pissed me off, you son of a bitch!
Transformation time.
My, it's taken far too long.
Well, what's her persona look like, too? That's another
Who is going
good
to
question.
avenge her if you don't? Forgiving him was never the option. Such is the scream of the other youth that dwells within. I am thou, thou art I. We can finally forge a contract.
I hear you.
Oh, Carmen.
You're right.
Cool.
No more holding back.
There you go. Nothing can be solved by restraining yourself. Understand? Then I'll gladly lend you my strength.
Like her mask. Oh. Oh, yeah. I approve of all of this. Aw. That's too bad.
You know what? I'm not some cheap girl you can toy with.
Oh, wow. And does she fight with a sword?
You stole everything from
Or,
me.
I guess not, no. She was just using that
Now it's your turn.
for the moment.
I will rob you of everything.
How dare you! Enough of your insolence!
Oh, wow.
No, I've had enough of you. No one's gonna stop me now.
Oh,
Let's go,
love it.
Carmen.
What is this thing? It's sitting on a toilet. That's great.
How dare you deny King Kamoshina's love, you selfish louse!
Quite the guard captain there.
For this insolence with your life!
That dirtbag just sees women as sexual outlets. Don't make me laugh with that love bullshit. Come on, Carmen. Let's give him hell.
Yes, let's. What do you got? Augie? Oh, good chance it's weak to it. And it is.
You did it! They've fallen flat!
I doubt talk is going to be effective here. Let's try it.
Words aren't getting
Yeah, I kind of figured. Let's all out attack it.
Okay, guys. Let's do it!
Let's use the fire again. Make this easy.
Down! That was incredible, Joker!
Let's go.
Okay, guys. Let's do it!
T. Oh.
This one is weak to fire.
Let's see how it does against lightning. Resistant, yeah. Wind. Also resist. Oh. Oh, wow. I probably should have taken this a bit more seriously.
Dance, Carmen! You did it! They've fallen flat!
Oh, whip! Nice. Oh, it's resistant to physical?
Time for a counterattack!
Let's just finish it off.
To think there would be a woman who could stand to King Kamoshida.
Outside of school, that guy's nothing but a pathetic loser.
No, he's a pathetic loser at school too. He's just a pathetic loser, period.
Oh shit.
Scared now, aren't we?
Wait!
Why'd you come here, man? And more importantly, how?
Well, she's one of us now. You can't really...
Hey, is that how you speak to a
Exactly.
woman? Are you alright, Lady On?
And people did make a comparison in the comments for the last one that Morgana and her are like Spike in rarity. I can kind of see that.
Lady on?
Yeah.
Wait, what is this thing? How can it talk? And where in the
All
world
very good
are we?
questions.
Just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry.
How am I supposed to calm down? Huh? Why am I dressed like this?
Just notice that, huh?
What's with this?
Well, she does.
Huh? What are you talking about? What the hell are you thinking?
Just being honest.
Well, I'm stumped. A search party will be coming for us soon. There's no time to explain.
A search party, huh? Oh, from Kamoshida,
Let's
his
retreat for
enemies. Okay.
We were just getting fired up and you had to go and get in the way.
Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Here, give me your arm. You take the other side. Which one you want?
Whichever's not carbonated.
They're both actually.
Nothing wrong with carbonation.
Then...
Here you go.
What about me?
Huh? But you're a cat.
Have you calmed down, Lady On?
Morgana, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really am talking to a cat? This feels so strange.
Well, it is.
Oh, sorry. You're not a cat, right?
That's still pretty up in the air.
It's only natural that you're confused. Demanding that you understand all of this right after what you went through is asking too much.
Honestly, I still can't believe what happened. That power. My persona.
It's the will of your rebellion, Lady An. With it, you'll be able to fight in that other world.
So if what you told me is true, we can make Kamoshida have a change of heart, right?
Yeah.
Is it really possible? Can we actually force him to confess his crimes?
Well, we gotta at least try.
The volleyball team's keeping quiet about this while teachers and parents turn a blind eye.
It is kind of weird that even the parents aren't willing to say anything.
If guys like us try and complain, they're just gonna shoot us down. Going all in on this plan is the only choice we got.
Then let me help too. I want to make him pay for what happened to Shiho.
Sounds good.
He just keeps going like nothing happened, even after what he did to her. I'll never forgive him.
Wait, did you just say, let me help?
You have a problem with that?
You mean you want us to take you along?
Yes! She's got the power now.
Don't act like I'm going to drag you down. Weren't you watching? I can fight too.
She was awesome.
Hey, what should we do?
She'll be great.
I agree as well. We are lacking in manpower after all. Don't worry. I'll protect her.
Of course.
Even if you said no, I'd just go in alone.
Yeah.
Ah, right, she can go by herself. I guess it'd be more dangerous turning her down. Fine.
Then it's decided. Well, I hope we get along. I'm going to make Kamoshida atone for what he did.
Good.
Not just for Shiho's sake, but for everything he's done. I won't let any more people suffer because of him.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Yes. Oh. Oh. Back to this. Interrogation.
I doubt something as dangerous as your group could have been pulled off with orthodox methods. It wouldn't be odd if you had someone that was proficient in deceiving the eyes of others. If you're listening, then answer me.
Well, that was interesting.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Mm-hmm.
With the birth of the lover's persona,
Lover's persona.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I guess that fits. La Amoureux. Baton Pass allows you to pass your turn over to other Baton Pass users after a one more. Okay, cool. That could come in handy.
All right.
And though I do like her, she's probably not going to be the one girl I go for the romantic thing with, just because she doesn't seem like the type that I go for that. Because I am going to just do one. I'm not going to go for like a harem option. I know usually in these games there's no real consequence if you do, but I just don't really want to get into that.
Just let me know when you're heading back in. Oh, wait. We don't have each other's info.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, give me your number and chat ID. And, I'll be counting on you then.
Well, got her number.
Same goes for you, Morgana.
The pleasure is all mine, Lady An. What a kind girl. Such admirable consideration
Wow.
for others.
He's got it bad.
And the innocence to cast herself into the jaws of death to achieve her goal. She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful to boot. What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Dude. You know, it'd be better if this group could get together quick from now on.
true. Our best option would be to make a secret hideout where we could discuss these things.
A hideout, huh? I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work.
Yeah?
It seems like nobody goes up there. For the time being, that will make the perfect hideout.
Sounds pretty good to me.
I can't contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay in this world. That being said, I'll need someone
And that's
to
gonna
take
be
care
me,
of
of course.
I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place.
I wonder what, what's his name's gonna say about me having a cat. Don't think he's gonna approve.
We now have our hideout, so let's meet there tomorrow.
Okay, let's go look at my new residence for this world.
Back home? Evening. Oh,
Hey.
who is that? Who is that? Definitely talking to her. Oh, wow. Yes?
Hey!
How can I resist, man? Hey, lay off the customers. Sorry if it was rude, doctor. Oh, doctor.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't look like a doctor, but sure. I don't mind. Come on, you're getting in the way. Go on upstairs.
Hey!
Okay. He doesn't want me talking to her. What if I try and leave?
Hey,
So I can't be upfront about the cat. You know, cats sometimes get inside the store without us even noticing them, so... Wait till later, the cafe is open right now, you know? Thanks, I'll see you later.
Thanks for coming.
Come back again.
No.
Phew, that's it for today. Oh, that customer just now? She's the head doctor over at that clinic down the street. Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicine on top of that. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself. Sounds like a cool place to go. They should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives. Agreed.
hey,
Well, I've gotta get home and start making dinner.
what the?
What the?
What is
Oh,
this place?
actually voiced.
Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Morgana is not impressed.
Hey, are you?
And here it is.
I was wondering why I heard meowing. What did you bring it here for?
It doesn't have a home, it was abandoned, it followed me here. Well, this and this are true, I think, so I'll just go with this one.
Not my problem. Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals
Of course.
are a no-go. Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to
Well,
take care of.
that's true.
Fine.
He gave in pretty easily there.
But keep it quiet when we're open for business.
I can sense that he's really not that
Go
bad.
Downstairs, or I'll toss it out. Oh, and I'm not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
I mean, it's pretty obvious he did agree to take care of me in the first place, so yeah. Or at least give me a place to stay, not really doing much to take care of me,
Is
but
that the ruler of this
still
place?
something. It's one way to put it.
You seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump. Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
Seriously, I had to keep calling out in that cute little voice. Make sure you wash that dish. By the way, have you decided on a name? Morgana. Huh. I was hoping I'd get to name it.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you.
Well, you're pretty likable, Morgana.
And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells.
Well, yeah.
Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am? To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth. I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form. I already told you, I'm an honest-to-God human.
Are you sure about that?
If I were originally just a cat, how could I talk? It doesn't make any sense.
But if you were a human, then why are you a cat?
There's no doubt that the
Either way, it doesn't
will
make much
cause me to
sense.
lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place. Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world.
But over here? Yeah.
Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
What are those? Really?
Whoa. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools.
Cool.
How does that sound?
Let's do this.
I like that answer. Then it's a deal.
Okay, and we got another persona here. Or not persona, another confidant.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you use special tools and had someone who manufactured them.
Mm-hmm. It was a talking cat.
Answer me.
I should just tell her that.
Thou art
She won't question it.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall
What is he
become
gonna
the wings
be?
of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the magician persona, I have obtained the winds of
Yeah, that works.
that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Makes sense for Morgana. The Beta Lure. Okay. Allows you to craft basic infiltration tools.
All right.
I'll lecture you about the infiltration tools over time.
Of course. Don't want to just info dump it all at once.
By the way,
Because you know I won't pay attention to
the
that.
power used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card.
And it's gonna get stronger, because I'm pretty sure pretty soon we'll be fusing those things and
Alright, I'm gonna stick with
creating
you wherever
better
you go
ones.
from today on. Personas are the strength born from one's heart.
Yep.
Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power
Life
as
experience.
well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too.
Like that doctor from before.
This is all part of our deal. Got it? I expect great things from you. Don't let me down, okay?
Next day. Or I gotta go to bed first. Also, I'll accompany you when you go out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. Getting around in cat form sounds pretty inconvenient, though. Well, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with being carried in that bag of yours. And who we got? Oh, her. Cool. Thanks for everything today. You saved me, and I didn't even properly thank you. Don't worry about it. Aw. I can't. Anyway, I wanted to let you know at least. See you tomorrow.
Hey!
You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I want in too, so I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me. At any rate, is this really a place for someone to live in? I should probably clean it eventually. I'm all for teaching you how to make infiltration tools, but you really need to clean your room first.
Hey!
Is it definitely a storage area? I'm surprised you can even live in here. You don't even have a TV in your room. That is a bit of an oversight. Going without TV.
Wow!
What a huge cardboard box. Oh, that's your stuff in there? It's so untidy, books are even sticking out of the shelves. This is really your room, huh? I don't even know where to start. It could be worse. Did I look at the table? I don't think I did. Oh no, I didn't. That was a TV.
Oh!
This desk looks like it could be pretty useful. But you can just clean it later. For now, let's call it a day and get some sleep. Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. To sleep.
Well then.
Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Keep it together, alright? Sleep. And no dream or anything. Saturday. Which, yeah, still go to school on Saturday in Japan. Even if it's crowded, it looks like you can still grab a seat, if you're lucky enough. While we're riding the train, we've got some downtime. I wonder if we could put it to good use. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. I've tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus?
That's cool.
That's cool? What? Is this the onset of a psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I going to die? Calm down, calm down. Let's go to the clinic. Calm down. Come on. I'm sure the doctor can prescribe something that'll fix you right up. Yeah, that doctor's gonna be pretty important.
I see.
Doctors have the best medicine, huh? Hey, wasn't that one customer back at La Blanca, doctor? Those were pretty awesome clothes.
No!
It's what's important to me. That's not what's important here, though she did have an interesting fashion sense. Anyway, it might be nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace. Yep. Hey, we're meeting up at the hideout after school, right? Don't text now, we're in class. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He has a tendency to do that. Well, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it is really sticking today. I know, right? Anyway, hideout after school? Where exactly is this hideout? Oh, we didn't tell her? The school roof. Wait, we can still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Well, I'll be waiting. Just come on up once school's over. Gotcha. I'm gonna find you if you're late. Hey, Dash. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murder, isn't that? Wow. Oh. Okay, now that's just abuse. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead. That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. Okay, I need more of everything. Though I haven't been allowed to build any of it yet.
Yo, I've been waiting.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going. Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace. But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Now then.
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare. Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it? That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in. But how exactly are we supposed to do that? I'm glad you asked, Lady An. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you. Sounds like a good idea.
Hey.
You're talking about weapons? I know a kick-ass place. Of course you do.
Okay.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace. And where can we get medicine? From the clinic. Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady An. Now then, Rarity and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today. I think I have a pretty good idea of what the business is. But it wants me to look clueless.
Let's go.
Just come with me, I won't be able to get close enough by myself.
I've got a good idea.
Hey, remember that customer you met at LeBlanc yesterday? The doctor who prescribes medication after a quick examination? She was sitting at the booth. I remember. I just realized something. If she's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that, maybe she'll help us out. She's somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Take me to her. Cool. Back in town. Of course, I'm never going to do what I'm told to do. I'm that kind of rebel. Secondhand shop. Have to get rid of this TV. It'd be better if I could just sell this instead of throwing it away. But who would buy such an outdated TV in this day and age?
Hey!
We can always come back here later. We need to find that clinic first. Well, that's cool. That's where I'll buy my TV eventually. What else we got? Well, that's LeBlanc. It looks like he's not at the store yet. Interesting. Wonder where he's at. Or I guess it's only open at night? Dining bar. Do you want to listen in? A postcard was sent in asking us, what's the cause of all these accidents? Some people are saying it has to be some kind of curse. I get the heebie-jeebies thinking about it. Hogwash, that's all happened because those people didn't take good care of themselves. Whatever you say, old man. You are surely very wise. And that's to the station. Wonder if I'm ever going to buy anything at the tobacco store. Seems like it would be unlikely. Batting cages here. First, though, we need to find the clinic. First, though, do you actually have interest in the batting cages, Morgana? Don't think cats are very good at that. Well, that's the clinic. Well, good, now I know where it is. Back streets, huh? But let's see if I can get a good sense of these other places. Let's take this more seriously. No matter how you look at it, this place isn't a clinic. No, it's pretty far from a clinic. It's a movie theater. Its amount of products all stacked up. No stealing anything here, though. Alright. Think I'm gonna steal, Morgana? You have no faith in me. I don't see anyone who seems like a doctor in this place. No, it's a supermarket. Doesn't look like this is the way to the clinic. Vending machine. What nerve they have leaving this here in such a broken condition. Oh, a broken vending machine. That's too bad. Postbox, huh? I'm sure that'll be important later. That's an orthopedic clinic. But yeah, judging by the fact that it doesn't have an icon, I'm doubting it's the right one. No, this isn't the place we want. Orthopedic clinics don't have the type of medicine we need, right? And over here, this was his house. Now this is the chief's house. This isn't the place we're looking for, though. Nope, I didn't think so. Okay. Actually developing a pretty good sense of this area now. To the clinic, or what was this? Dirty sign. There's graffiti on this sign, makes me feel a bit hesitant about going inside there. Okay. Can I read this sign? No.
Okay.
This is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Nah. Now how can we get them to give us some medicine? We'll make something up. She seemed pretty cool. Okay, maybe not that honest, but to an extent.
Okay.
But I guess Morgana's not gonna go for that. Literally the only choice that we have, because you just turned me away at the other two. And there she is. What else is in here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Languid doctor. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, that's to the back streets. Oh, no, that's where I came from, I think. Oh, there's an ad stand. Health Bulletin April Edition. Watch out for hidden light insomnia, is what it says. I wonder if having strange dreams is one of the symptoms. Possibly? Sounds like it might actually be.
Oh.
Is this your first visit? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Well, whatever. So what are you here for today? My body feels lethargic. I've been having nightmares. I have a chronic disease. Well, that one's true. Fine.
Please head to the exam room. Really?
In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress. I'm going to prescribe you some pain relievers, okay? Actually, I still need to restock those. Let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet tasting one or a bitter tasting one? Whichever. That all you have? I want painkillers. Would sleeping pills even be very useful to me? I don't really know. That all you have? Huh? You're the patient here, you know? Do you think you should be telling me how to do my job? So, it's just like I thought.
What does this mean?
You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. I don't think you look very dumb. You look pretty awesome. I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me, huh? Are the rumors true? Who's to say? But as a result, all I get are patients with ulterior motives now. Yeah, that's what happens. I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine, I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that will help you recover your health. I guess it's fine, you seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be in any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. Okay, cool. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. Well, that's pretty cool. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself, so if that's okay with you, stop by anytime. Okay? That'll really help.
Yep.
Great, it's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know. I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for.
That's fine, I guess.
Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem. This is all I've got right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Which one?
Recov R, 50 milligrams. Stores 50 HP to one ally. 100 milligrams, 100 HP to an ally. Medical ointment that cures burn, freeze, shock for one ally. Topical balm for rage, despair, brainwash, fear, confuse for one ally. Okay. Okay, well, I gotta have one of these.
That one?
Buy 2 of those.
Here you go.
I can use Dia for healing mostly, but if someone actually gets... Yeah. This is pretty pricey. I don't have a lot of money yet. I don't really know what's very important. Can only be used in safe places. That makes it pretty useless. I'll buy one of these, or 2 of these.
Should work.
Just in case someone who can't heal needs to.
Take care.
Oh, I think I actually have some medicine already. Oh, who's this guy? What's the reason for your visit? Do you have a cold, stomachache, athlete's foot, whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. Enough of this. Oh. You're the only one who could have developed that type of medicine. Interesting. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it it's a drug so potent it can give a person unlimited power. Okay. How does that work? Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations. Are you attempting to create a super stimulant? A drug like that will only become a social issue. Yeah, probably, but it'd still be pretty cool. You're really persistent, you know that? I'm just a quack. That's great. The police may not be taking action, but I imagine the media will soon pick up on it. You intend to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. What's with that look? That was your mistake, was it not? I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. The name Tai Takami will never... Hey, is somebody there? Interesting. Got some curious happenings going on. Jeez, they almost caught us. It sounded like they were talking about something dangerous. Could that woman be hiding some extra strong medicine? We should use that. Seems sketchy. It'll be pretty cool. Pretty useful to us. I agree, if it's that strong, it might come in handy at a palace. Alright, let's come back when that man isn't here. We shouldn't involve people who have nothing to do with this. Keep the Phantom Thieves a secret, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, great work. That went really well. You know, there's a shop in Shibuya that sells model guns. I'd be glad to take you there if you want. Sounds good. Sweet. Well, let's figure out where to meet. You at least know how to get to Shibuya Station, right? Hey, I can't make it. Can I just trust you guys to check the place out for me? Can't come? Not tomorrow. I made plans to go see Shio in the hospital. Oh, I wonder how she's doing. Ah, gotcha. Don't worry, we got this. Well, see you in Shibuya, Rarity. I'll be in front of the station.
I see.
We don't have much money after all the medicine. We might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns. Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home. Evening.
Okay.
It's going smoothly so far. Once we're prepared, let's take on the palace. That's where the real fun starts. Got it? Well, it's been pretty fun so far. Oh, I never checked. Yeah, I got on now. Leather whip. Replica SMG. Machine gun, huh? That's cool. Baseball jacket. Hairpin. Red latex suit. And what's her persona like? Wait, I gotta go to the stats for that. Would I ever look at Ryoji's? I don't think I did. Yeah, Captain Kidd, 17th century privateer who eventually became a world-renowned pirate. At his execution, he declared he had hidden treasure, leaving behind many legends. And here we go, Carmen, a gypsy thief from the novel by Mirame, which became famous through the opera by Bizet. She is a femme fatale who is beautiful but also very capricious. I was only really familiar with the opera. I didn't know that it was a novel first. That's cool. Gotta love Persona teaching you stuff. Oh, that's cool. Summoned and normal. It's an interesting design with those... with the weird heart-headed gentlemen in suits. That's... yeah. What are you into, on? Confidant. That one, right? Quarter American who spent time abroad. She stood up to save those like herself and her friend. She seeks revenge on Kamoshida. With your goals aligned, you decide to work together. Quarter American, huh? I would have thought she was at least half. She looks very Western. But fair enough. Shibuya. Oh, of course I've heard of it before. I just can't remember a time that I've been there.
Hey!
And same.
Wow!
Yeah, same dialogue from all that stuff, I'm guessing. And the couch if I sit on it.
Hey!
Okay, yeah. To sleep.
Okay.
You're meeting up with Ryuji tomorrow, so don't oversleep. Dream? No. Sunday. My one day off a week.
What's up?
Looks like you made it.
Let's go.
Oh! He's got my cutie mark on his back. Okay, let's get going. The shop's over this way. Well, let's go this way then.
Hey!
You have to follow Ryuji. What will you do if you lose him?
Hey!
Wow, not really getting any freedom at all here.
Please consider what I have to say.
Everyone wake up, this country is twisted. This politician's actually saying some decent things, but not many people are stopping to listen.
Hey.
Yeah, people give speeches all the time, plus politics are pretty boring anyway. I don't know about that. We're almost there, just don't get lost in the crowd.
Everyone.
Strange incidents are occurring. What is the cause of them all? The runaway train incident, the mysterious psychotic breakdown phenomenon. These are all signs of the end of our once peaceful days. Are we sure this guy's a politician? He sounds more like a crackpot. Now is the time for our politicians to show their strength, and yet... I mean, he's probably right, but still, that's more just raving... person raving on the street. To go in from this way, then. Where's that dog statue? Central Street.
Let's go.
Follow me. The shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes. There's so much stuff. It's a new area. Oh, bookstore. What do you have to say? Hey, you a student? Looking for a part-time job? It's easy money. I can make a recommendation just for you. Hey, you'll lose track of Ryuji if you waste time with this guy. But part-time jobs are fun. Can meet more confidants that way. Don't you want some pocket change? I can help you out. What kind of work is it? Look, it's easy and it will net you tons of cash. Just follow me and we'll get you sorted out. Hey, you don't have time for this guy. We're supposed to be getting weapons today, remember? Let's just go after Ryuji. Well, maybe another day. Diner, huh? Wonder what I can eat there. Beef bowl shop. Now that's... if it's anything like Persona 5, that's the place I'll be going for sure. Grape shop. God, you surprised me. Don't go into the... I saw a blonde punk just head in. Yeah, I don't want to mess with any blonde punks. I won't go that way. You're right. Karaoke. Fun. Sports gym. Protein lovers. I guess that's it. That was the karaoke, yeah. Ooh, what's this? Big Bang Burger. Get the menu for Big Bang Burger? Yeah, it's a pretty grandiose name. What should I get? I like the Spring Special Burger, but I might just go with the Big Bang like I always do. Convenience store, huh? Cool. Nope, your voice is too high-pitched. Women are disgusted by that, and they'll ignore you. To be honest, I'm feeling like maybe I'm a lost cause. Listen, women are delicate like cotton candy. Don't get clumsy, and you'll get to have a taste. Wow. A lot of strange stuff has been going on lately, so talk about that to break the ice. Got it? Yeah, good luck. Drugstore. I wonder if they have cheaper prices than our clinic friend. This is no time for detours, yeah. I don't even know what that is. Rockinate? Movie theater. It's over here. Nothing that I can see. You're late, the movie's already half over. Well, that sucks. And I really wanted to see at least this one. To see this one too. You could have at least told me where you were. You can go to the movies anytime you want. There'll be more opportunities. Oh, how about we rent a DVD instead? We can go back and chill at my place. Yeah. We'll see how that works. Very smooth. Did I talk to you? What? I'm just out here getting some fresh air. I lost a bunch of games in a row, so I'm taking a break. Games, huh? Oh, an arcade. Cool. Aw. But an arcade sounds like fun. Okay, I'll go over here now. Yeah, this doesn't look like a suspect place at all. This is it. Pretty legit, huh? I don't know if I would call this legit. How about the opposite of that? Oh yeah, now that we're here, you know anything about military stuff? I guess worst comes to worst, we can just ask the shopkeep what they recommend. Come on, let's go. What's the shopkeeper gonna be like? Yeah, nothing. Ad stand, huh? Looks like an ad for a model gun. There are all these terms that I don't recognize. What do you got to say, man? All the stuff in here looks so real, I didn't know what I like best. Maybe we should try asking the guy behind the counter. And man, who'd have thunk model guns would shoot real bullets in that palace? Yeah, it's pretty weird, but it's kinda cool. Nice hat. You know what you want yet? Yeah, they're not kidding when they say surly. You looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you. Some customer service. Fine, what do you want? An automatic? A revolver? Automatic. Wow. No, you said you didn't know much, but that's pretty basic. What are you talking about, cars now? Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars will be mad if I let a casual like you hang around. A casual. Yeah.
What?
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week. Huh. Can't remember you. You bastard. And you, looking for something? Yeah, that was maybe a bit of a suspect thing to say. Oh, you guys planning a nice big bank robbery or something?
Whoa!
That ain't it, we just like how they look is all. Anyways, you should have said before you two are enthusiasts, I'm always up for helping fresh faces. Okay, that's a sudden shift in tone. Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in a bag or something if you're outside. Oh, and don't let the fuzz catch wind of you having them. I don't need them coming around here. We hate the cops. We know that stuff already. We'll be careful, promise. Why not? Go with a fun response. And also gets him on our side. So you can just kind of tell that this guy isn't a fan of the police. Now, if you look close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Railguns feel different. Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though, if you got the guts for it, of course. But for now, you get the beginner selection. Just sit tight, I'll bring him out. We did it, dude. We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? I want him to shine.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good. Thank you, I needed that. Melee weapon, ranged weapon, protector, accessory. Okay, what do we need?
Okay.
Melee weapons are probably the most important.
Sounds good.
Oh god, this stuff's high. Do I have anything I could sell?
Alright.
Items. Well, I can sell this. That's safe to sell. Not really.
I guess that's fine.
Did I have another one of those? Or, huh.
Okay.
If it's letting me sell them, I'm not equipped with it, so I guess I did have two of those.
Alright. You should be grateful.
Okay, so I can only buy a couple things. How's armor?
Okay. Alright, which one?
Accessories.
Sounds good.
What's most important? I think armor or weapon.
Okay. Alright, which one?
These are a little cheaper, so I can.
Sounds good.
Oh, except depends on the character,
Alright,
I
which
guess.
one? Sounds good. Alright, which one?
And I probably have the best weapon, so I don't need one.
Sounds good.
which one? Sounds good. All right, which one? Sounds good.
Let's buy him one.
That one.
He's not good much for attack. Unless the enemy is weak to lightning, he's not really good much other than attacking. So, yeah. And what else can I buy with what I have left?
Alright, which one?
Morgana. I can't buy the best one for Ron, or I can't buy anything for Ron. If I buy like a protector for Ron.
Alright, which one?
Can't buy the good thing.
Sounds good.
Okay, why does this guy sell cat sweaters? Or I guess, why does he sell half of this stuff? But seriously, why does he sell sweaters to keep cats warm? That's, yeah.
Alright, which one?
Where it kind of breaks down in logic.
Okay. Alright, which one? Sounds good.
This isn't as important. Let's buy Morgana's sword.
Alright, which one? That's what you're choosing? You like it?
Yeah, that's all I can afford.
Come again.
Huh, they've got all sorts of shit here, don't they? Yeah, it seems that way. Even got cat sweaters. Because why not?
Come again.
Sure. Just spend all my money here. Torameshi ration. Oh, you got lucky there. Did I now? What is this thing? Oh, that's wrong. What is the point of this yarn, I wonder? Couldn't sell it, so it's not very useful. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh. Cures hunger. That's interesting. Well, I guess hunger is something we're gonna have to deal with in the future. Anyway, I'll have to do the choosing from now on. Get me the strongest looking one.
You here?
Boss, did you hear? Apparently that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing. You talking about that psychotic whatever thing people are going on about? Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions. There's no way a preposterous story like that could be true. Oh, and sorry, but we're closing soon. How rude. This must be why you don't get many customers. Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of the store. Wow. Thanks for stopping in. Please come again. Huh. I only say this out of politeness, but thanks for the coffee. Sheesh, what a pain. Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something. How's business? You treat patrons like that? How are you still open? How's business? Doesn't concern you. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile. Yeah, you don't seem like the type. Is that a motto of yours? But what if it does fail? Who knows? Maybe I'll end up living out on the streets. Optimism. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyance or troublesome people to deal with. It's like my own personal hideaway. I'd be kinda screwed if I lost it, but I guess you would be too. Good point. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble. And messages. So I went to see Shio in the hospital. How was she? Her condition is stable. Good. They don't know when she'll regain consciousness, though. Well, I can't really be sure of that. That's... Sure should be okay. Yeah. She'll get better, I know it. I just need to believe in her. But I'll never forgive Kamoshida. He's going to pay for what he did, no matter what.
Okay.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools. You keep talking about those, but still haven't told me what they are exactly. Clean off the desk back there so we can use it.
Hey!
Could just use the table.
Wow! Hey! Hey! Hey!
I'm listening to you, I'm just deliberately disobeying you because it's fun.
Right.
Clean my desk.
Okay.
Now you can make things whenever you want. Cool?
Well then.
Try making a lockpick. Okay, so this is what that string's gonna be for, or silk, or whatever it was. Oh, and this is a way to improve proficiency. Cool. Sounds good. Tin clasp and silk yarn. I can only make one, and steel thinol. Goho M, smokescreen. Vanish ball, spotlight, element set. Cool. Let's make a lockpick.
Now then.
Everyone starts off a little clumsy. Don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first, okay? Make it.
What are your
You
thoughts?
finish? Got it.
Hey!
Great, we should be able to use this.
Yeah.
And up proficiency.
Alright.
Rarity's proficiency has improved.
Okay.
We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. Monday.
Hey!
And here's this ass. Good morning, come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning. I'm not talking to you. Admirable behavior won't do any good once you're expelled. And of course, this again. So I saw Kamoshida at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with this shitting grin on his face. Ugh, that's annoying. He was probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. Yeah, I'm worried about Shiho, but I want to concentrate on our on our operation too. And I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. The board meeting's May 2nd, right? We just gotta take care of him before then. I'm ready for this. Same goes for me. Me too. I'll do my best. No going in without me, okay? Yeah. You better let us know if you're going into the palace. After school.
Okay.
Finally time to set the plan in motion. I bet the others are ready to go and waiting on the signal. Well, I'll leave the plan to you. Now you can spend your time freely after school. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Palace infiltration deadline. If you cannot execute the plan by the deadline, then it's game over. Keep vigilant and be aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain many strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of the various facilities in the city to ensure a successful infiltration.
Okay, let's go.
Let's take Kamoshida's Twisted Heart. By connecting online, you can check what actions other players chose to take on the same time on the same day. Probably not going to do that. I don't want my experience to be influenced by anyone else. Press the touchpad button to see the activity log of other players. This feature will not affect the gameplay or story. To turn this feature off, open the main menu by pressing... Don't need to be reading that.
Really?
So, yeah. When is this exactly that we got till? I would assume it's on the calendar. There it is. The 2nd of May. So we got quite a while. And I'm not really well equipped. Yeah. If I could find a way to make some money, that would be good. But I should at least talk to her. Never thought it would end up like this. I'll never forgive myself for obeying him. Hey, we're heading in today, right? I haven't decided yet. Do you need to get ready first? I want to make him pay as soon as possible, now that we know the real story behind his actions. Well, I do, but will that trigger a Confidant thing? I hear that Mr. Kamoshida has been really angry. It sounds like Dashi-kun, Mishima-kun, and the delinquent Sakamoto are all getting expelled. Just talking about me right while I'm standing next to him. Or her. Yeah, her. First that suicide attempt and now expulsion trouble. What the heck's going on? Everything's gone crazy since the transfer student got here. Why'd he go up against Mr. Kamoshida? You clueless people. There's so many snacks in here. Is somebody gonna have a party? Ooh, we should have a big party too if we complete our mission. Sounds like a good idea. It's rare to see Takamaki in class. She usually disappears right away. But man, she's really cute. If she were my girlfriend, I'd brag about it all the time. Understandable? Forget it, dumbass. Besides, dating her would be too much trouble. She kind of gives off a bad vibe, and all the girls ignore her. And she's Kamoshida's girl, remember? Yeah. Wow, these shoes are really beat up. What do the sports team here make you? What do the sports teams here make you guys do? Dash, I never thought it would end up like this. What am I gonna do? I'm done for if Mr. Kamoshida keeps coming after me. You'll be fine. We'll see to it. Hey, do you know what claws scraping on the blackboard sounds like? I have a pretty good idea, and I don't think it's very pleasant. Sigh, club activities are killing me. Is there something I can get to relieve exhaustion? If that's the case, why don't you try this body oil called Recover Oil? You can find it at the cosmetic shop in the underground mall of Shibuya Station. Body oil, huh? I guess I'll give it a try next time. Whoa, body oil that can relieve exhaustion. That sounds pretty amazing, wouldn't you agree? These two always seem to talk about foods and fads. It might pay off to listen in on time often. On them. We're doing good house, ain't we meeting up? If you don't know what to do, let's just go. Well, what do we want to do? Should we meet up at the hideout and head into the palace? Decide later. Wow! And let's see. Hey, I hear you guys are getting expelled. At least they're talking to my face here, and not just gossiping with each other. You two are idiots trying to go against Kamoshida and shit. I don't know what you said to him, but the volleyball team is the lifeblood of Shujin. We've come to accept that. Don't butt into something you have no concept of. It's too late now, though. Kamoshida's pissed, so you're totally done for. What? I don't like the way you walk up to me so casually like we know each other. Maybe it's not a big deal to you, but it is to me. You probably don't understand how this school works, but angering Mr. Kamoshida was a bad idea. Of course. Too bad. Let's see who's on the third floor. Anyone of interest? I thought joining volleyball would mean instant success here, but all this drama is making me think twice. I can't believe that guy mouthed off to Mr. Kamoshida like that. Maybe we shouldn't join after all. He's getting expelled, right? Can everyone here just chill for like 2 seconds? I can't believe she jumped. Do you think the volleyball team is hiding something? No! I see them injured a lot. Do they really get so badly hurt just from practice? I heard that Suzui girl had a bruise on her face too, as if someone had punched her. I feel like everyone's been avoiding the topic. I'm kind of scared. Good, at least some students are kind of catching on and a bit concerned. That's normal and natural and should be happening with more frequency. Ooh, the broadcast room. Maybe you should sneak in and introduce yourself to the school. Yeah, I don't know if that's really a good strategy. Library. Well, I could go here and study, probably. Oh, there's a student over there calling for you. It's my job to explain the rules of the library to first-time visitors, so... Borrow books from the library. Furthermore, if a desk is available, you can read or study here. Studying in the library will have a different effect than studying elsewhere. Choose where you want to study depending on the situation. You're only allowed to borrow one book at a time. Once you finish, please be sure to return. Huh? That badge, are you a second year? Oh, could you be that transfer student I keep hearing about? Yep. I knew it. I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you shouldn't come here. See, you're scaring the other students too. Oh, no, I didn't mean that you can't use the library, but you're not welcome anywhere you go. I guess that's nothing you can do about it. Who do we have in here? Oh, who are you? Is something the matter? If you don't need anything, please don't bother me. I'm very busy right now. Well, she's cute. I wonder if she's... Well, obviously she's some sort of important, or she wouldn't have a picture. This side is full, but it looks like there's an empty seat near the window. Well, I don't know if I want to study, but... I mean, it's probably a pretty good use of time to increase my intelligence or whatever. Well, there's our student council president. Is she reading all those huge, complex books to study for college exams? That's really intimidating. She borrowed a sci-fi book the other day, though. Maybe we have something in common. Oh, I'm sure, but she's never talked to people like us. She's too driven and serious. That's why she's always getting top grades. I can see why the principal put so much hope in her. Okay, so that girl's the student council president. Cool. All sorts of books. These books smell weird. What happens if you do try to borrow a book? Will that use time? Or is this just... Oh, probably something I can read at home. Oh, and it's all of the... Interesting, it's books that are relevant to our characters. Let's borrow the one for On. What's going on over in the practice building? Mr. Kamoshida is so reliable. He's going to expel that student with the criminal record, right? I wish he was the supervisor for my club too. His reputation would even help when we go job hunting. These clueless people. But maybe he's got too much power. His student jumped off a building and the principal did nothing. There's someone talking some sense. Oh, you're right. Most teachers would get punished for that. Maybe they're keeping it under wraps. You think? The anguished spirit, the monster within. These are all so edgy. Calligraphy. Like it's locked. Is there a fourth floor to the practice building? What's up here? Oh, I can't go over there. Interesting, though, that it would even have a fourth floor when the other building doesn't. So I guess they're separate buildings, so they don't have to be the same height. Staying so quietly in there. Computer room. A lot of computers in there, but not many students. I guess the computers themselves are pretty outdated, so nobody wants to use them anymore. Yeah, that's how it usually goes with computer rooms in schools. What are you two talking about? What happened with Suzui-senpai? Something must be wrong if she jumped off a building. You think? She was close to Takamaki-senpai. Maybe they were fighting over Mr. Kamoshida? Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I'm sure he didn't like getting caught up in that kind of drama either. I also heard he got hassled by the new transfer student. Even popular teachers have it tough, huh? He has it tough. There are portraits covering the walls in there, but they all have such scary faces. In the music room? Instruments. Be taking care of these? They'll end up getting damaged out here. Yeah, you would think they would. Art room. Huh, something in there really stinks. Wonder what? Probably some weird art supply. There's a huge projector screen up in there. It almost looks like the sail of a ship. Well, speak of the devil, what did you guys do to Kamishita? Stop making trouble or you'll mess it up for everyone. But I guess it won't matter once you're expelled. You hang out with Sakamoto, right? There's nothing I want you to tell him for me. Or there's something I want you to tell him for me. That makes more sense. You got what you deserve. You guys getting kicked out of school is good news for me. The track and field guys will be glad Sakamoto's gone too. It's all his fault they got shut down. Everyone's so nice. I like how all those test tubes are lined up. Doesn't this seem like the perfect place for a smarty like me? Smarty. Don't think people who are actually smart call themselves smarty. Is this a storage room? It looks like it's locked. There are all sorts of scientific specimens there. I hope they don't do any cat dissections. I don't think cats are commonly dissected. Usually it's more like frogs and rats and stuff. You want to train here? That's not really like you, though. Physical training could be pretty good. Looks like someone's bedroom than an office. Yeah. Don't want to think too much about that. Let's check this courtyard before we go down to the first floor. Oh, Ikasugi-kun, you must be so tired. Don't worry, I'll be watching over you. Okay, well, I'll post online and everyone will know what me and Ikasugi-kun share. Creepy female student, huh? I'll tell them. He seemed a bit tired, so I massaged his shoulders for him. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Lately I got this weird feeling like someone's staring at me. Man, I hope it's not ghosts. Maybe you're just really tired. Don't go fainting on me all of a sudden. Alright? Oh, were you talking about those psychotic breakdowns? It's nothing that crazy. Maybe I'm just tired. Hey, you might feel better if you eat something. Let's stop by Big Bang on Central Street. Looks like an upcoming school events are posted here. Studgasm, that's a pretty egotistical name. I guess. Teachers, they all seem to be pretty relaxed. Wow, that room is incredible. It smells like authority. Let's go down to the first floor. Oh, that's the third floor. First floor. I heard that new transfer student attacked Kamoshida. Kamoshida did not take that well. That new guy really shouldn't be doing things like that. After the thing with Suzui-san, I won't be able to take it if he makes practice even harder. I heard that transfer student's getting expelled for it though. That'll be the end of that, right? Something smells good. I wonder if someone was cooking in there earlier. Probably. That's what they usually do in home ec rooms. Well, that's the nurse's office. Curtains on the door are closed. Does that mean someone's sleeping in there? Just thinking about it makes me kind of sleepy too. Yawn. Mech room. What else? We got sewing room. That's a lot of sewing machines. It would probably get really loud if they were all on at once. Hey, what do you think about heroes? Don't you think they're needed now more than ever? Yeah, probably. You really understand. If heroes needed cheerleaders, you'd be a perfect fit for that. The people always yearn for a hero, someone to cast away the world's darkness and save them. If that's what people need, then I have to do it. I'll be that hero. I'm the only one who can. Just keep telling yourself that, you weird NPC guy. You are totally the hero that we're all waiting for. Somebody left lab equipment on the desk. That doesn't sound like proper protocol to me. No, it doesn't. What's out here? Thinking of buying something to drink? I cannot really afford much. Now more pepper. Why does Dr. Salt Neo have pepper in it? Oh, those can restore SP. Those are actually useful, but not the one I can afford. The other vending machines have different things? No. What about on this side? Oh yeah. 10 HP, 10 HP. Those aren't that useful, but some of them could be useful. The SP ones especially. What are you talking about? Kamoshida's in a real bad mood. He's really been blowing up at his students. It's hilarious. Whoa, hey, keep it down. If Mr. Kamoshida hears you... Haha, what? You'll get expelled too, Sensei. Then you won't have to come to school anymore. I hear Sakamoto was causing trouble again. I guess he still hasn't learned. All I did was make our teacher mad. Now he's going to give us one of those coaching sessions. Coaching sessions? What are you talking about? Oh, don't worry about it. I was just saying that our teacher's having a tough time too. Yeah, gotta be more honest. Gymnasium. The volleyball team is practicing in there. It seems like they're always practicing, huh? Listen to these people. Hey, is it true that that transfer student picked a fight with Kamoshida? Yeah, I've heard people say that the transfer student is always starting brawls and stuff. I hear Sakamoto and Mishima were involved in that too. Maybe all three of them will get expelled. I don't care about Sakamoto, but Mishima's in the volleyball team, right? That guy's pretty brave. Pretty brave. Wow. Implying they know. What do we get in these ones? So, more of the same, it looks like. Is this also the same? Yeah. And there you are. Can't believe you can come to school all calm like that unless you're scheming something. What are you talking about? Acting dumb, huh? Well, I guess it's fine. You're already too late. I suggest you try and enjoy the time before your expulsion. Now then, get lost. I don't have the time to be dealing with you. What do you want? Get lost. It still says it's a... Oh, I guess it's weird it doesn't go to the same symbol. To a cafeteria. Nothing in there smells very good. Let's go somewhere else. Yeah, cafeteria food, we could definitely do better than that, I think. I heard even Mishima's being expelled. I wonder what he said to Kamoshida. Maybe Sakamoto blackmailed him or something. I heard that transfer student is pretty shady too. I hope they don't come after us. Kamoshida told us to do it. Hey, don't say stuff like that. We don't know anything, okay? Yeah. Bulletin board. True freedom lies within the constructs of society. Is this supposed to be the school slogan? It's kind of weird. Yeah, that's really weird. That's not what you want as your school slogan at all. Mr. Kamoshida did really well today, but that's what you'd expect from a former star player. Well, the rally was all rigged, but no one stood a chance against Kamoshida anyway. Various flyers are posted up. Volleyball rally results. Mr. Kamoshida MVP. Wow, the roof of school is off limits. Yeah. They all have the same flyers on them, I guess. Hello there, is there something you'd like?
What do you want?
All these places to spend money, I need to find somewhere to make it. Oh, I don't know how valuable any of this stuff is. I guess pretty cheap, so it could kind of be useful there. What did you say there?
Hi.
The yakisoba pan here is pretty popular, but we usually have a few extras on Friday for some reason. Okay, so it's something you can only buy on Fridays. What do we have in here? More of the same. Okay. Now I can leave the school and go into town. Nothing you need to do here, right? Nope. Photo show. This picture dates all the way back to when Shujin was first established. The teachers look like they really had hope for the future of the school. It's just an alley. Is something wrong? What do we have over here? Maybe you should change your name from Hideo to Hippo. Yeah! Great idea. Or maybe Kamoshida should just use you for the ball. Why would you say that? Don't be so uptight. Learn to take a joke. Wow. Got some bullying going on there. So many vending machines. Oh, this one's got some new stuff in it, it looks like. They all seem pretty similar though. Mad Bull. Well. Let's get on the train to Shibuya.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
I'm Shibuya Station's new hire. I'm ready to begin my training, Chief. Don't call me Chief, just relax. I know you're new, but you don't need to be so formal. A lot of people are still anxious about the accidents. We need to be at ease to help them feel safe. Cool? Of course, Chief. There won't be any accidents on my watch. Full speed ahead. Don't think you can assure that, but good luck. Platform for the Ginza line is this way, through the ticket gate. Thank you. Display. Man, I'm tired. I've been doing a lot of overtime lately. See these dark circles under my eyes? Be careful, I hear stress can lead to all sorts of bad things nowadays. Yeah, like those train accidents, right? Those people collapsed all of a sudden, and that was it. Stress isn't good for wrinkles either. You need to soothe your heart to smooth your skin. Oh, well, that looks like new stuff. Nasty. What a wonderful name for a drink. 1-Up and Starvix. Love them using names. Travel brochure. Looks like it covers a bunch of famous spots for viewing the cherry blossoms. My chicken. Your commuter pass lets you travel for free from Yangon to Ayama. It's within your commute range. Okay, so that explains why I don't have to buy tickets. Obviously, you'll pay a train fee if it's outside the range, though. Don't waste your money, alright? Don't you already have a commuter pass for school? Poster. College students and adults are excited about the cherry blossoms, but we don't have time for that. That's to the access way. What's this? Welcome, everything we sell is fresh out of the oven. Get them while you can.
Are you ready to order?
Buy a sandwich? That's 10 HP. That's really not a good use of money. Considering I think there are vending machine things that do that for less. A lot less. Is this also the access way? That's Station Square. Oh. Okay, that's not an area I can go to yet. Underground walkway. Which area is the underground walkway? That sounds familiar. Wow. This area is like needlessly too big. Gonna be a while before I got it fully down, which is which way and where is everything. That's some cool posters. Dropkick. Sapphire. Oh, is that Is that Rise? Kind of looks like her. Still underground walkway. This is as well, isn't it? Yeah. People of Shibuya, do you not see the number of incidents increase? However, these are not accidents. These are the result of an intricate web of conspiracy designed by your government. You can't trust a government that deceives its citizens. Don't give in to their fear-driven control. The only one who can save you from this terrifying power is the Supreme Being, the Sun God. Wow. Yeah, that guy sounds like another crazy person. There have been a lot of accidents lately. Do you think a disease is making people lose consciousness? I don't know, and I don't care. Wow, that's blunt. Now, what are we supposed to be doing here? The director said we need to increase our ratings by capturing interesting snapshots of life. Okay, then just keep that camera running and get everything on film. The audience will eat up whatever we decide to feed them. Wow, this guy's a jerk. Nothing you need to do ahead, right? Let's go somewhere else. If you say so, cat.
Welcome!
3,000 yen? Yeah, I think I'll pass. Lottery tickets aren't really a good investment. Even if I had the money. I could find better ways to use it. This is no place for us to like you. Yeah, fair point. The faithful dog has waited for his master to the end, huh? I'm so moved by his loyalty. You better not abandon me, alright? It's not like me to be the one waiting. Well, I didn't talk to you. Oh, you're that person. I'm scheduled to give a speech here tonight. And you have a picture there, so are you going to be like a confidant? If you're interested, I'd love for you to come. I want young people like yourself to hear it. A speech highlights a person's ability to attract others. What's your take on this guy? I sense experience emanating from him, so he may be good at it. If that's the case, we should go. But it's at night, so we won't be able to attend without the chief's approval. Wonder if we'll be able to get that. Oh, that's the same guy from before. Let's go down to Central Street and see what else we can find of interest. Now I'll be actually able to check out these shops and see what they offer.
Please, take your time.
Can't afford any books. Tidying the heart. Proficiency. Uchiko's story, that's about that dog. Kindness. Charm. Okay. I'll probably buy most of those once I'm able to. Once I have at least some money. Scarlet, what's this?
Hey, hey!
Ah, gotta buy that TV first. There's so much stuff I need money for. I need to find a job. Wasn't there like a guy around here who was going to offer me one? I guess I missed out on that.
Hey!
Not a crepe person? I like crepes. Sounds good to me. Huh.
Wow!
Lately, some suspicious guys have been showing up near the airsoft shop at night. They're sneaking around making phone calls, but they're wearing suits. Maybe they're detectives. I just can't bring myself to go to that shop as much anymore. Not really interested in going there without any money, but let's just snoop around a bit now. Don't see anything of interest. Karaoke. You don't have time for karaoke now, do you? I am curious about what songs you'd pick, though. Now you can quick travel to Big Bang Burger. Oh. Welcome to Big Bang Burger. Open 24 hours a day because there's no day or night in space. Wow. We are now offering a new limited edition spring item, the Earth Burger. What can I get for you? Will this take up time? I also don't have money, so I don't think I'm going to actually be able to eat here. Why would anyone do this? They left these in such a terrible state. A sports gym, huh? It's admirable that you want to train, but to go so far as to pay money to do it? Yeah. Arcade. Oh. Can go in the arcade. Again, don't think I'm going to be able to do much here. A gun for a game set? It's pretty well constructed, but it's still just a toy. Creature. Or a grenade. Water of Rebirth. No, that doesn't sound like it actually... Wow, this lets you choose how to get change. Seems useful when each game costs a different amount. Yeah! I can go in here, but there doesn't seem to be much of interest in here. Not even anyone to talk to. But I'm sure that'll change eventually, or it won't be a place that I could actually go into. Oh, convenience store I can also go in.
Welcome.
Oh. 10 HP, 20 HP. Yeah, that's decently priced stuff, though it's not great. Doesn't seem entirely useful. Drugstore.
Welcome.
I got some stuff, and it actually does look like it's more affordably priced than that stuff I bought from my friend, the doctor in the clinic. So, starting to kind of regret that, but I don't really listen to these idiots. That's the underground walkway. That's cool. Yeah, you can watch a movie whenever. Let's save it for after you deal with Conchita. Fair enough. So, yeah. Not really seeing... Let's go down here. Cafe. Drink stand, huh? It's a little pricier than other places. If they have special drinks, it may not be a bad idea to try one. On Sundays, we have a special vegetable juice. So none today, huh? That's too bad. Why not try coming back on Sunday? Okay. Not too excited by vegetable juice, but it could be good, I guess. Yeah, that's not very special at all. Durian LA. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Oh.
Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Convenience store, flower shop, beef bowl shop. Huh. Well, let's see. Looking for passionate staff, you'll feel at home. For charming staff. I don't think I qualify for any of these yet. Maybe that one. Or it doesn't really say. Oh. Ah. And these other ones I need. I'm not gonna be like.
Okay.
You're a student, right? I'll plan your schedule on the days you're available. I'm always in the store, so you can come straight here. Short order. Okay, can go there. Okay, cool. Well, that was an easy interview. Okay, so it's pretty much any day I want I can work it there. That's good. Might as well
What are your thoughts?
hire here if they will let me. Well, that's where it boosts. Okay. Ah, no. Need charm. Is this the same ones?
What are your thoughts?
Yes, it is. Okay, well, I found what I was really looking for, but, let's wander around here a bit before I actually go get to my job.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, I'm glad these are all over the place, just in case you would miss them. What do we got here? Cool fire pad. And warmalizer. Coolifier and warmalizer, yeah. Non-static gum. Well, that's good. Got stuff for curing status effects. Underground Mall.
That's too bad.
That's the subway platform if I want to go back to Yongen. That's back to Central Street. Yeah, that's the one I went in on. It's the underground mall like. Completely new area, it looks like. Wow, there's a lot in this game to explore. Probably not making for the most interesting episode of this, but...
Thanks for dropping by.
Fuji Matcha Flan. Huh. Oh, this is really expensive stuff. Oh, it's gift stuff. Okay, so that's for like when I go on dates later or whatever, maybe. I don't know. That's why it's pricey. Music store. Babel Records.
Welcome.
And this is more gift stuff. What's out here? Underground walkway. Back to that. Souvenir shop. What do we have?
What would you like?
Yeah, this is all gift stuff. Book cover, glass face, Sakura fan. Welcome. Ah, please refrain from touching any of the merchandise.
Welcome.
Hunger Gem. Oh wow, those are super expensive. 80,000, but they negate things, so that's like accessories? Way out of my price range. Giving someone flowers will always make their day. Care to buy some for the present?
What would you like?
And these actually natural oil harvested from plants. Bark with elasticity. A decorative mini cactus you can put on a desk and make a nice gift. Pricely plant nutrient for those who want good care for their plants. Okay, I don't know what I would need plants for, but sure. Can't get anything from the shoe store. That's a shame. Brand name clothing. I don't buy brand name clothing. I buy my clothing from the airsoft guy, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
What do you want?
Accessories. Well, these are a bit more to where I might afford them, but... And they're just elemental stuff, mostly. Which is cool. Probably fairly useful. Watch shop. Shoe store. 2 shoe stores down here. Leather goods store. Oh. Body chop.
What would you like?
Cover. Oh, this is that place that they told us about. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a very useful. It's expensive as hell, but it cures any status ailments. Yeah, I can see why that would be pretty handy. It's back to the underground one. And what's up here? Don't think much, but let's see. To the underground mall again, yeah. Makes sense. Station Square. Who are you? Homeless man. Something wrong? Though it's nice that you're paying attention to someone like me. You're young, so let me give you some advice. Make sure you don't fall over to this side of life. I don't mean to scare you, but anyone can end up like this if they're not being careful. Yeah, keeping it real there. And that's Station Square again. Okay. Really starting to get a sense of this area. How it all connects. Let's go back to the city area. That's not the mall. The city was on the other side. And let's go. Yeah, let's go work. I'm kind of tempted to just go over to Yongen and check out what's over there, but I think I've already decided that what I want to do is work today, just so I can get a little bit of money. Because I am broke. Where was the convenience store? I think it was back over here. That's the one with the serendipity cutie mark on it. Yeah, there it is. Let's work.
Now.
Oh, so you're Rarity Dash? You applied for the job, right? Well, we'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your coworkers to learn the ropes. Count on me. Alright, I expect you to do your best. Oh, right. You'll get paid more for days you work especially hard. Good. On the other hand, you'll get paid less if you cause any trouble for our customers.
I'm counting on
Well,
you.
good luck. Not much training, but I guess... Or I guess I just watch mostly for my first day. Oh, she's good. I just look at that service. Phew, we had a lot of customers today. Oh, I'm Nanami Shibuya. I guess I'm your senpai. So did watching me give you an idea of what to do? Perfectly. Ooh, how promising. In that case, I'll expect great things of you.
Good work!
Well, thanks for your hard work.
Hey!
Good work, very nice. You seem pretty busy today.
Wanna head back?
You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. Cool. Need to work there maybe a couple more days. Hopefully it lets me do stuff at night too, pretty soon. Probably won't right away, but
Hey.
You better not be up to any trouble. You make just one mistake and your life is over.
What is
If you don't have any business here, just go upstairs.
Hey.
Hold on, who gave you permission to head out? Yeah, not gonna be going out anywhere at night yet, I don't think. The Minister of Transport has made his first public appearance since the tragic train accident. He refused to respond to claims that he had ignored safety risks that may have led to the accident. He ignored it even though he knew about it. That sounds pretty serious. There's a bunch of ingredients here. Oh, you can use all this stuff to make curry. Yeah, they have curry. If only you knew how to make this store's specialty curry, then we could eat it anytime we want. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Crossword puzzles, eh? I suppose they're a good way to challenge your mind. Oh! When you solve a crossword puzzle, your knowledge will increase. Try to find the answer that matches both the hint and number of spaces. I try to solve this crossword puzzle. I think I might be able to improve my knowledge.
Hey!
You gonna try a crossword puzzle? I'll probably take up my night, but... knowledge, or could I... Well, knowledge is usually in these games one of the first ones you want to try and max out. So... I think that's probably more important than going and working on my proficiency upstairs. So let's go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what you were looking at. Huh, I see.
Make sure you're close.
I'm about to head home. Don't play around with those puzzles for too long, alright? It says this page is the coffee and cafe section. Oh, and I actually get to solve the puzzle. Type of coffee bean, blue. Uh-huh. Let's see. Shade of blue above. Craggy down. Falls to the earth and drops. Well, that would be rain, obviously. Intense heat source. I'm tempted to say fire, but I don't know. Fire is 4 words, so... Oh, no, it has to be... You can only use each letter once, huh? Well, that's definitely rain, because... Intense heat source. Can't be flame. Craggy ground, and this is a K. K for the... Sky. For this one, that's what that's gotta be. Craggy ground, Oh no, it didn't. Keep trying. What was the race of this one? Craggy ground. Type of coffee bean. Wish I knew more about coffee. What letters do we have? Maybe... So, let's see. Intense heat source. Well... maybe... an oven? Or no. I don't have a V. I have two... I have another Y, but not... Giving us two Ys. And the last letter is K. Or the second to last. 嗯。 You know what, I wasn't going to actually look up anything, but with this, just to move it along, I'm going to actually at least look up the central thing here. Oh wait, no I'm not, because I think I know what it is. This is... yeah, I know what this is. This is mountain. And that is only now just coming to me because I remember the anime Gochiusa and a certain character named after this coffee. Oh, and that's the only one I gotta solve. Cool. So that just took me a while, but eventually came to me. And I really didn't look it up. I was about to, but then just had that thought.
I see. Nice.
Point up. Still oblivious, though.
All right.
Yeah. Actually probably gonna cut some of that time of me trying to figure that out, because that couldn't have been very interesting. I thought I'd get a girlfriend once I was in high school, but I'm not having any luck at all. Is there something wrong with me? Maybe you need to do some self-improvement. Try reading some books. Always a good idea. Broaden your horizons so you'll have more things to talk about. You'll be more desirable if you're more intelligent. It'll take hard work though. Won't happen overnight. Yeah, but books make me sleepy. That attitude. Guess I can give it a go, though. If it'll help make me more popular with the ladies. There you go. Is the library where you go to borrow books?
Nice.
Reading books is an important way to expand your mind. Indeed.
Oh.
I totally agree. You can apparently read for free at the school library, so you should try and take advantage of that. Already learned about that. I think there's also a bookstore over on Central Street. Yep. Oh.
Let's get started.
Young teacher. Hi there, everyone. I'm Mr. Haruda, your biology teacher. You must all be shocked by what happened with Suzui-san. It was a shock to me, too. Although I can relate to how she felt. Her eyes were devoid of life as they looked upon this sad, hopeless world. Oh, this guy. He's great. Well, I suppose everyone views the world differently. Let's have a test. You there, take a look at this diagram. A, B, C. Is the line extending from A connected to B or C? Oh, and it's one of these illusion things. It really looks like it's going to C, but I have like something I can hold up to the screen and check that. Let's see, like a piece of paper or something. Use as a rule. Actually gonna stand up real quick. Sorry if this is loud on the mic. And yes, my eyes do not deceive me. That indeed connects to C. I think. Neither could also be the answer, but I think it matched up to C pretty well.
This is it. You do know.
There we go, yeah. Well, my eyes and the fact that I held up a straight line to it and it connected. So that's what it looked like to me anyway. Humans don't see the world as it is. We simply process visual information with our brain. That seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. There we go. Wonder when it'll actually go up a rank.
Alright.
After more than 3 points, I guess, but... How you see the world is nothing more than a trick of the mind. It's all mere cognition. There is no proof that the world each of us sees is the same. Fair enough.
I see.
How you see the world depends on your brain's cognition, huh? Optical illusions and the metaverse might be more similar than you'd think. Yeah? I believe it. What am I going to do after school this time? By the staircase outside your classroom. Think we should head into the palace today? Haven't decided. Probably gonna work instead. Hey, I thought of something the other day when we were running around the palace. Maybe it's because I haven't been moving around as much lately, but I feel like I'm getting weak. We're probably gonna run into some pretty tough shadows sometimes. We should try to get stronger too. It's sunny outside, perfect for training. So you wanna get your blood pumping?
Wow!
Seems like even Ryuji has a lot on his mind. It's true that training your body will let you be able to move when it counts. Confidant invitations. Confidants will send invitations to spend time with them via IM. Some messages will be important. You can accept the invitation by responding to the message, but there is no need to reply immediately. Text messages that have not been responded to will have hold by the message. Wait too long to respond, and the invitation will expire. Not every IM needs a reply, except the invitations from people you're interested in.
Okay.
He went to the trouble of inviting you, so why not listen to what he has to say? Want to go to the palace today? I'll leave it to you to get everyone once you've decided when to meet up. Decide later. Try saying this time.
No.
Okay.
Hey.
If you want, like, you'll need to be kinder like me. Okay, so I gotta improve my kindness. I think these people are all saying the same stuff. What about you? Yeah. I'm not gonna wander around this whole place again. Let's just go into town and see. Oh, there he is. I can increase my confidant thing. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do this?
Yo.
So how about we do some training? I can't just sit on my ass here. Oh, you can do it at night sometimes too. Cool. I feel like my bond with Ryuji will grow stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Ryuji?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's hang out. Might as well. Let's go work up a sweat behind the gym then.
Wanna get going?
Go get changed. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk while you're busy with him. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Man, this place brings back memories. This is my secret training spot, or was, back when I was on the track team. Actually, I've been thinking about trying to run again. Cool.
Damn it.
Finding in that other world was a total shock. I couldn't move like I used to. It just felt lame. So I started thinking, maybe I need to build up my muscles again. Anything's gotta be better than this flimsy body, right? Plus, maybe then I'll be able to help out a little more. You seem pretty excited.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Anyway, you act like it's only me who's gonna be doing this, but you gotta get going on it too.
Come on, man.
Oh, don't look so surprised. Why do you think I had you go and change into that? Fair point. It'd be pointless if I was the only one getting super fast, right? Alright, I'm gonna do some knee lift sprints. You're stuck with the normal ones. I ran around the school of Ryuji. Damn, my legs are all tight. Before Kamoshida came along, the track team was the biggest thing the school had going for it. But it all changed after we got our coach fired and took over as the sub. That bastard. Right from the very start, he was trying to get rid of us. He'd give us crazy workouts, then when we couldn't do them, he'd add even more on top of that. Day after day was nothing but bullshit. He was going after me especially. He knew I was the kind of guy who'd fight back. If my time dropped even a little, he'd cuss me out. Then on top of that, he brought up my parents. And then he punched him. No. Ah, Maybe that was a bit too much. Probably. Truth is, my mom's the only one I got left. All my dad did when he was still around was drink. Sometimes he... Oh, wow. That sucks. I don't know how that bastard Kamoshida found out, but he told the whole goddamn team. As you can guess, I lost it and hit him. Oh yeah, I did know that he punched him. I remember that coming out, yeah. Yeah, that was a really poor choice for me. It was like he wanted me to do it, though. He called it an act of violence and shut the team down. Thanks to that, the other guys on the team treat me like some kind of traitor. And they ain't wrong, because of me, they all lost their shot at that championship. Do you regret it? A little bit, yes. And a little bit, no. Come on, don't ask me tough questions like that. I'm not very smart, you know. Yeah, I can tell. But you're still a pretty cool guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. That's all in the past. I'm only thinking about the future now. That's what we're gonna do. Build the future. We gotta think positive thoughts, brother. Cool. Yeah. Level 2. And now he's got the baton pass.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright.
Come on, we're all warmed up, right? How about another run? By the way, you're actually pretty good at running. Not as good as me, though. Holy crap, my legs are shaking. Don't collapse on your way home, man.
See
Later.
Hey.
I know what's what as soon as I see your grades. Want to prove yours turning over a new leaf? Make studying a habit as second nature as breathing.
Oh
Yeah, you can get rid of all that crap that's upstairs, got it? That room needs a good cleaning. Just remember to clean it up. It's okay. I apologize if I've overstayed my welcome. I finished a critique for work, so I'm partaking in a moment's rest. The ambience of my favorite cafe at closing time, this perfect silence soothes my soul. TV's on though. Well, I'll be going home then.
Yo.
Studying will cause the time to pass, but will improve your knowledge. Rain makes it easier to focus, and studying on these days will have a greater effect. Plan accordingly to take advantage of rainy days. Okay, so doing it on non-rainy days.
Now listen up.
Is probably not very good, and I don't think it's rainy. It's cloudy. It looks like. Oh, that's not the thing I was looking for. I can't tell the weather from that. So probably a good day to clean.
Hey!
What do I want to clean? How about the bookshelf?
Oh! That's incredible.
Politics, law, and philosophy. These all sound like some pretty difficult books. Oh, maybe you'd be able to read this one. Yancha Wanderer. I wonder why this one is mixed in with all of these difficult books. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is a good opportunity. The floor over there is looking pretty messy too. Let's just clean everything up while we're at it. Oh, cool. Means I don't have to waste several nights just cleaning. That plant is still alive. We can decorate with it. Oh. Now that is a big improvement. Even a jury room can be branded up with a little green foliage. Let's take good care of this plant so it won't dry up and wither away. And apparently I can buy other plants, so that's interesting.
Well then.
This room feels a little more comfortable now. Now you can change up this room however you like. Cool. Alright, let's go to sleep for the day. Okay, Wednesday. Ah, we were able to grab a seat for ourselves. I think I'm going to play one more day and then I'll cut this one off, because it's getting pretty long. I know this isn't the most exciting one of these yet, but at least I'm getting some more freedom with the game to do whatever I want. Ah, we were able to grab a seat for ourselves. And you have a book you haven't finished yet. Oh, I can read on the train? Now this is nice. Why don't you read that book until we get there? Reading will cause time to pass, but finishing a book will grant a variety of benefits. As you read a bookmark icon will be filled. A book is finished after all icons are filled. Some books will be difficult and require knowledge. So I got the Alluring Dancer and Yancho Wanderer. Let's read this. I know it wants me to read the other one, but... When she danced, all of the men fell at her feet.
Wow!
Not just her looks, but her way of life was also very beautiful.
Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading so far. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Well, did anything actually go up with that? Ugh, I spent way too much on new clothes this month. Now I'm broke. Guess you're getting yourself a job. Those job magazines they have at the train station are useful. Maybe I'll swing by the Shibuya Underground and pick one up after school. Then again, work's for losers. I hope I find something easy. Who do we have this time? Man, we need some cash. Yes! Why are you bringing that up now? Well, we can get all sorts of weapons and meds and shit now, but we can't actually buy any of it without some dough. Sounds so easy. Well, I'm working, man. Already ahead of you. Of course. I don't know, I don't feel like it. Oh shit. I'm in class. Of course you are. Sorry, I gotta leave the chat for now. See ya. So now the game actually wants me to get a job, and I'm already way ahead of that. If we sell the stuff we find in the palace, we can make some quick scratch for the war funds, but like Lady Ann said, a part-time job might be a better bet. There are job magazines at Shibuya Station, aren't there? Maybe you should pick one up. Ann's not here today. He's there. Doesn't look like he wants to do any more Confidant stuff yet, though. And I'm pretty sure I want to work today, so I'm not gonna really get into that. He's still there. Oh, it's raining. Well, that's cool. Might study tonight then. But for now, work is probably best, though. I'll look around. See if I see anything new. I probably need to look around Yongen again pretty soon.
Train doors are now closing.
This is no good. This is
Just had messed up.
Umbrella. Cool. No, I'm not really seeing any new dialogue options or anything. Tempted to buy the books. I think I might actually. I know that's not the important thing for me to buy right now, but if you can read on the train, I'm actually probably going to be doing lots of reading. What do I need more of, really? I got a means for that. I wonder if it's like Persona 4, where you only have a limited time to buy the books, and then it restocks them with other ones. Need more charm. Don't really have a means to get that yet. Kindness I can work on as well. Though I think that's... isn't that what the convenience store job does, or... I don't know. Still, it's not that expensive. Might as well buy all three. And let's go work. Earn back what I just spent. You're new. I know, you're just the same guy, but you're now holding an umbrella. Let's take some time to work.
You can do it!
There are a lot of customers here today. Hang in there, Dashcone. She's nice.
Whoa!
What a huge line. This looks tough, especially since you're still sort of new at this. I think we survived the worst of that rush of customers.
Well...
Customers seemed irritated. We were probably a little slow. Well, I appreciate the hard work anyway. Hang in there, okay?
Hey!
Good work. Very nice. You seem pretty busy today.
Wanna head back?
You weren't dealing with the customers very well. Be mentally prepared for less pay today. Yeah. Still, made back what I spent, at least. And now I have books. Exciting. Is it still raining? Yes, it is. I can study. Looks like rumors about our expulsions are spreading fast. Really? You haven't noticed anyone? I'm just acting like I haven't. Doesn't matter though, we're gonna turn the tables. Everyone will be totally surprised if we can change Kamoshida's heart. I doubt they would believe we were responsible, though. No. It is what it is. That's okay. Don't think that's... It is what it is. A little pain in the ass not getting credit. Either way, we can't worry about what people are saying about us. I know that. At this rate, we're gonna get expelled. We just gotta pull this shit off no matter what.
Nice.
Yeah? Don't think about unnecessary stuff right now. Just focus on changing Kamoshida's heart. Hey, you got a minute? Something I want to ask you about. Come here, let's have a chat. Sure. You'll talk with me? You're being unusually well behaved. Oh. And when I want to study, now I'm gonna have to do this. But, I mean... Well, it is a rainy day. I think I kind of want to use my time more wisely here. And since they made a point of how that increases this...
Now listen up.
Might as well.
Make sure you close up.
I'm sure I'll be able to talk to him on another night. At least I hope so. Start that social link. Or confidant, whatever. Can't hear Morgana talking. It seems I'm able to concentrate well on my studies.
What are your thoughts?
Seems we're able to get a lot of studying done. Alright. Knowledge has improved. I was able to study very effectively. Could it be the rain? And an extra point out.
Alright.
Yep.
You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. Cool. And... I'll save when I'm next able to. Let's nail our test. What's your study secret? I go to diners like the one on Central Street. Plenty of workspace, plus you can order food if you get hungry, which is cool. Diners, huh? Now there's a thought.
That's incredible.
Since having nutrition handy and all makes it easier to study. Okay, no more talk. No more food talk. Hurt. Okay, so you can't do the reading thing every day.
Oh.
Oh, I guess we have the same train transfer. I know I'm cutting to the chase, but I wonder if we'll be okay going at this pace. Why don't we go to the palace today? I just don't want to have any regrets. I'll think about it.
Oh.
Sorry, I know I'm getting desperate. Even so, I want him to have a change of heart as soon as possible. As do I, but... we need better gear. I can go anytime, so call us to the hideout after school if you're up to it.
Hey!
Hey, about the doctor at the clinic. She's been helping us out quite a bit. Make sure to swing by once in a while to keep a good relationship. Oh, so is she going to be a confidant as well? Well, that makes sense with the suspicious stuff going on there. What else could that be setting up? I want to know why she was arguing with that guy too. Well... confidant with the sexy doctor lady is kind of... that's kind of rather tempting. So I may actually do that. But, as I said, I think... for now, I've been playing this long enough. This is the longest episode yet, and probably not the most interesting one, but we'll see. At least the beginning was fun with all that stuff. I actually kind of expected that we were just going to go in there and do it all and actually beat Kamoshida that time, but that didn't happen. But I guess in the next one I'll probably get to it. I'll for sure try and get to it. I'll probably do a bit more earning money and that kind of stuff, but I'll also try and get to the actual palace and try and get things going and get things to a bit more of an exciting place. But I am having fun. I do like that there is more freedom now and that it isn't as much railroaded. In fact, there's all sorts of freedom now, just like I'm expecting in a Persona game. And don't know if I'm using my time wisely yet, but I think I am, because really what I need right now is money, and I guess that's the best way to get it right now. I mean, I could go in there and grind and then just come out, but I don't know if that's more efficient. I mean, I don't really get my personal stats going up that way. I think I do for working. Or I don't know. I don't think I... Maybe not at the convenience store, but I don't know. Well, I'll probably only do it a few more times. I don't know. But anyway, point is, stop it for now. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and yeah. See you in the next one.